All right, so how do you identify a dependent clause, right? An independent clause seems kind of simple. Subject, verb, complete sentence, complete thought. I'm good to go, right? But a dependent clause sometimes might take just a little bit of work. The one way you can do this is by spotting what we like to call a subordinating conjunction. Okay, you see some examples on this slide like as if, after, before. A lot of those transition words that we went over earlier in the year, until, moreover, however, those all can start a dependent clause. But you need to make sure you have an independent clause to go with it in order for it to be a complete thought. All right, a dependent clause requires the support of an independent clause to make it a complete sentence. Okay, remember that. All right, now let's look at just a couple of examples. On one side, I have my independent clause. The other side, I have my dependent clause. All right. He watches TV. Subject, verb, boom. I watched TV. That right there is an independent clause. 3 words, subject, verb. I don't have to add any more to that. I could leave it all alone by itself. But if I decide to add more to it, like because he is bored, all right, that will still make it a complete thought. That makes it one total complete sentence. But what if I only had because he is bored? I can't start a sentence like that and end it like that. Okay? Even though I do have subject and a verb, it's still not a complete thought because of that word, my subordinating conjunction, because. All right? That word right there is keeping me from making it a complete sentence. All right? If I started off like that. But if I put something before it, he watches TV because he is bored, I'm good there, right? What about the next one? It says, you must work hard. You must work hard. I could stop my sentence right there. Okay? As a coach, we might tell athletes all the time, hey, you must work hard. Stop your sentence right there. Independent clause. But what if I started off and I just told them, until you succeed? They would all look and say, until we succeed what? Until you succeed, you must work hard. This could come after this sentence and it still be a complete thought. But this right here all by itself is not a complete thought. This is, and I could put a period at the end and end it, but if I decide to add another clause to it, okay, I need to make sure that it's joined with an independent clause. Okay? Independent clause, dependent clause. All together, one sentence. You must work hard until you succeed. All right? That is one complete thought. All right? But if I separate them and this is all by itself, doesn't work. This does not work by itself. This does, dependent clause does not. Okay? All right, man.